There are so many ways you can cook chicken feet. I am talking about peri-peri, salty, mixed spice, grilled, barbecued. You could even just boil them and they still taste good. And it's not just in Africa where people love chicken feet. In the whole of China and the Far East, chicken feet are a delicacy. Toenails and bones.
Are you serious?
Yes! Actually, the bones are the best part about chicken feet, especially when you crush them with your teeth and all those tasty juices coming out. You need to understand that as Africans, we eat everything on a chicken. I mean, everything. The only part we don't eat on a chicken are the feathers, of course. But I bet they're delicious. Our love for chicken feet runs deep. Chicken feet deeper than the wings, the thighs, and the drumstick. I mean, chicken feet taste like just any other part of a chicken. Well, except the intestines. Don't get me started on the intestines. That's a whole other video. All I'm saying is here in Africa, chicken feet are a delicacy. You should definitely try some. God! Now I'm hungry. Just come to my realization that many of you are easily lost in translation. Like seriously, who can blame you? In Africa, there are more than 3,000 cultures and more than 2,000 languages. So our English pronunciation varies across different cultures and languages. What? I struggle to understand other African accents. Hey man, where are you going? I'm going to the bank. Where? The bank. You mean the bank? Yes, the bank. Say the bank. Bank. There are so many languages in Africa, and each language has its own unique number of vowels. So when we speak English, we use some of our African vowels in English. For example, in my Zimbabwean language, which is Shona, these are our vowels. They are pronounced A, E, I, O, U. Yes! And it's not just in Zimbabwe where we pronounce A as A. Also the greater part of Africa. Look at that man. Such a foolish man. At least I'm such a good woman. Oh. So this is the Shona alphabet. I want to give you some time to look for the letter L. We don't have it. So what we end up doing is when we speak English, we replace the letter L with R. So minister, tell us, what are your thoughts about this situation? As the reader of the country, looking at this situation, the longitudinal latitude of the location of the Reiki is limited to the number of lives affected. Literally. And also, most of our African accents are becoming diluted because Africans, we love to change our accents as soon as we travel to a new place. Yo man, I was in LA making it rain, I'm saying. I think our accents are beautiful. Our accents are sexy. They are the only thing they didn't take from us when they colonized us.
Take their land. Take away their culture. Take their minerals. Take it all. What is this? Oh, it's an accent. No, they can keep it. But take everything else.
Most of our African languages are tonal languages. So what we end up doing is we use some of our African tones in English. So when we pronounce English words, we pronounce them the way they feel to us, the way they feel inside. For example, when Americans want to eat, you say, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. To us, it just sounds like you want to eat some snacks here and there. But when an African says, I am hungry, you can feel the hunger within them. Americans say, look, it's a lion, it's a lion. To us, it just sounds like a lion eats grass or something. But when an African says, it's a lion, we are running for our lives. So now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Now let me finish playing my game of Angry Birds. Angry. Man, that accent is so contagious. No food at a wedding? What kind of a wedding is this? Is this a wedding or a meeting? At an African wedding, food is the wedding. Food is the reason why people show up to your wedding. This food is amazing. Yeah, this food is nice, man. Too bad the groom didn't show up. No, I'm the groom. He's here, everyone. He's here. I'm just here for the food too, guys. I'm here for the food. Don't worry. If Africans follow wherever food is. Let me tell you something. If they served food at the honeymoon, the whole community will show up to your honeymoon. Hurry up, we want to eat in there. They're taking too long in this bedroom. All I'm saying is, an African wedding is a community celebration, and food plays a big role in it, especially meat.
Well, I like it, man. I put that chow on my meat.
We kill a whole cow so that the whole community can celebrate together. I think cows hate it when Africans get married. Every time when an African proposes, a cow is like, moo! 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 Let me explain, Mr. Harvey. An African wedding is just one big event. If I attend your reception, I've attended the whole wedding. And secondly, in Africa, I've never heard someone saying, ooh, I'm going to Sarah and John's reception. Ooh, I'm hungry. Is there a reception happening close by? So, Mr. Harvey, whenever you attend an African wedding, make sure you show up with an empty stomach.
I understand, brother, yes.
You are welcome. Man, I wish there was a reception today. In other parts of the world, when a man decides that he wants to get married, he buys an expensive ring and then goes on a bended knee and then boom, the wedding is happening. Well, in Africa, it's not that easy. We have what we call lobola. Lobola goes by many names throughout Africa. Lobola in Zulu, Rora in Shona, Magadi in Setswana, and Koito, as they call it in Kenya, is an African traditional marriage ceremony. So in Africa, when a man decides that he wants to get married, the first thing he needs to do is to gather cattle.
Cattle?
Yes.
Yes, Steve. Cattle are a symbol of wealth in Africa. For instance, your estimate wealth in Africa would be 100,000 cattle, 20,000 goats, 50,000 chickens, and 1 goldfish.
I don't have no cattle, dog.
It doesn't have to be actual cattle. It can be the equivalent to cattle.
How about 2 Range Rovers?
2 Range Rovers? Man, I wish my sister was not married. Hello, sister, can you divorce? Yeah, he said 2 Range Rovers. Then they all go and meet up with the bride's uncles and fathers. There are some serious negotiations that happens there. It's exactly like buying a house. Well, it depends what house you're buying. Is the house double-storied, self-contained? Does it have a swimming pool? Is the backyard big? And most importantly, did it have a previous owner? And just like a house, you can even agree to pay for it in installments. And it all depends with the bride's family conditions. For example, my sister's husband paid half of the fee. So we made sure that she won't be cooking a full meal for her husband. She'll be washing half of his laundry, cleaning half of the house, washing half of the dishes, until the husband completes the payment. The lobola payment is not paid like you're buying bread. It's not that easy. It's paid in little fees as the process goes on. For example, when the groom arrives with his uncles, he's supposed to pay a fee for arriving at the bride's parents' house. Then you need to pay for the plate where the money goes to the groom's parents in. And when you arrive, you need to pay for a fee called Vuramromo in Shona, which directly translates to open your mouth. So you can't open your mouth to speak to the groom's parents without paying this fee. So I have a plan. When I get married, to save money, I will just speak in sign language. I'm a genius. So why is lobola paid? Lobola can be seen as a token of appreciation for the efforts of the bride's parents for raising a woman for the groom. But the main reason for lobola is building a relationships between the families of the bride and the groom. And the good thing about it all is the relationship is considered as a lifelong one, which is why in some cases, even after the groom had died, somehow the widow remains bound to the family of the groom. See? Just like a house.
Tell me what the bunny chow is.
Well, let me explain something here, Mr. Harvey. A bunny chow is kind of like a staple food in South Africa. And don't worry, no rabbits were harmed in its preparation. A bunny chow also goes by many names in South Africa depending on your location. It's also known as a quarter. You do not come to South Africa and not eat a quarter. In fact, a quarter is so common that it should be on the South African money. So, what is a quarter really? Well, a quarter is a South African street sandwich. Well, something like that. Because the Oxford Dictionary defines a sandwich as an item of food consisting of two pieces of bread with a filling between them. A quarter looks at a sandwich and it's like, you need to try harder. Because a sandwich is for breakfast, but a quarter is for breakfast, lunch, supper, dinner in one. If you eat a quarter, you'll be full for the whole week. So where does the name quarter come from? The name quarter derived from the Latin word quartiere. It's a quarter loaf of bread, which is cut in half and hollowed out. This is where you add your fries, polony, ham, lettuce, curry, Russians. Okay, not Russians. It's some kind of a sausage. I don't know why they call it a Russian though. We also add eggs, cheese, ketchup, chicken feet. Okay, I'm joking.
Wait a minute, man. Cheese, French fries, and bread?
Yes.
You eat that, you're gonna die.
At least you die on a full stomach. At least you leave your family with bragging rights. Hey baby, in my family we are so rich. We die of food. Oh really? So all I'm saying is, when you come to South Africa, you need to eat a quarter. I promise you, you will die a happy, full man. You are welcome. Well, in my part of the world, hustling is a respectable form of self-employment. It's a way of life, a livelihood. It can earn you as little as $1 to $1 million in one deal. And no, I'm not talking about dealing drugs. Let me explain. Just saying you're a hustler in Africa can win you a woman over a fully employed guy. I'm a savvy, educated businessman. Now, I hustle things out of my apartment. I'll take it. In Africa, hustling is selling anything, everything, anywhere and anytime. I'm talking about cell phones, TVs, cars, and second-hand clothes. Mr. Harvey, you are probably wearing someone's Christmas outfit right now. Being a hustler in Africa means don't wait for success to come to you. Go out and get it yourself and create your own opportunities. So our hustlers can sell anything, even if most of the things are unrelated. All right, everyone. I am selling bananas, chicken feet, anointed wigs. I am selling second-hand jet ski, my t-shirt. I'm also selling a bag, a TV, and a baby donkey, a laptop, a dog. I'm also selling a table and poop. I mean cow poop. Yes, our hustlers sell cow poop. It's very good manure. We use it to grow your favorite vegetables. And in the rural areas, we use it to polish our walls and floors. When one builds a house, cow poop is like tiles for the last finish. And I know most of you are wondering, if I drop my food on this floor, does the 2-second rule count? And depending on where you are in Africa, hustlers can even sell lightning. Yes, if someone owes you money or they stole your girlfriend and you want to revenge them, you can go to a witch doctor with your GPS coordinates and he'll sort it for you. It's instant. And lightning prices differ. One lightning is $10. Or you can buy 2 lightnings with 1 thunder for free with extra rain. And hustling is not only selling something. Even providing a service with what you have is also a form of hustling. Hey man, how can I get to the taxi rank? It's $3.50. I hope you have change. Hustling, baby. It can be as little as fixing potholes. And no, I'm not talking about road potholes. I'm talking about actual holes on pots. Being a criminal is also a form of hustling. And no, I'm not talking about dealing drugs. Even being a pastor is another form of hustling. Church, if you are sitting there and you feel like your life is not going as it should, or you're struggling with your health, God is telling me, worry no more. We have anointed water, charged by God for $9.99. Bottles sold separately. Hustling, baby. So for the most part, hustling is the result of failing to get proper jobs. I mean, you can't just sit around and wait for things to fall from heaven. You gotta get up and do something for your family. Now, if you can excuse me, I need to go and sell this. Oh, and this too. In our African culture, family is everything. As soon as you are born, you're introduced to a whole bunch of people. The baby's coming. Baby's coming. Push. 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 That's your uncle. That's your auntie. And that's your grandmother. And you have to remember these people the next time you see them. Even if it's after 10 years. Hello, who are you again? It's me, your uncle. I was there just before you were born. And you need to understand that it's actually offensive to not remember a family member. They might actually think that you're a snob. You know, John, I might actually think that you're a snob.
Well, do you think that?
I might. I might just be bad at memorizing.
Well, are you?
I might. I was so bad at memorizing. So to prevent myself from being called a snob, start calling everybody uncle. Uncle Stephen, Uncle Richard, Uncle Dorothy. Yes!
This is not good.
As if that wasn't enough, we had to memorize their names and their surnames, their parents and where they lived, and most importantly, how we're even related in the first place. You see, in order to be respectful, you had to memorize the whole family tree. These days, technology has made us dumber than ever. I can't even remember my girlfriend's name. I'm so gonna be single after this. As Africans, it is important for us to know each other as family. I know things are tough. there is very little time we have together as family. So let us make an effort to know our families, our extended families, and our extended families, their friends and extended families, and their pets. Oh well, if you can excuse me, I need to go and introduce myself to my auntie's brothers, mothers, my auntie's brothers, mothers, on the mothers. It's a newborn baby, that's all I know. Okay, so excuse me. You need to understand that at an African funeral, crying is more than just crying. Don't worry, Mr. Harvey, I will explain. For some people, crying is more like proof that you didn't kill the deceased. And the more dramatic your cry is, the more effective it is. And there is so many ways to add that dramatic effect. For example, in the townships, women take turns to cry. Alright ladies, we are about to arrive at the funeral. Now, whose turn is it to cry? I think you're the one that's supposed to cry this time. No, remember when Joshua's father died? I was the one that was crying. Remember guys, some will be destroying property while crying, and some will be just adding an ambulance effect to their crying. Oh, I'm so sorry. Were you related? No, I was just passing through the area. Some women cry while giving an account on what happened. I woke up this morning and I told him to take porridge instead of coffee, without realizing that it was the last porridge he's ever gonna eat. So now I think you understand what I meant when I said it's not just crying.
Number 4. You don't have a funeral at the you don't have it at the church.
Well, Mr. Harvey, African funerals happens at the deceased house. And then we drop you off at church. Then we take you to your gravesite where we set up a tent. So the church is more like that club that you drop by before the main party.
Number 3.
After all the hard work, crying and gossiping, one has to, let loose and party. And that is after tears. Well, after tears is actually a celebration that the person died. Well, not really. It's kind of like an after party for a funeral. It's an after party that is attended mainly by the mourners, celebrating the life of the deceased. Woo! Yes! Today I mourned, guys. I deserve to drink. Woo! And people go with cooler boxes filled to the brim, along with camp chairs and cars pumping music. It's really amazing. I can't wait for the guy next door to die. He's taking too long.
Number 1.
What is a funeral without food? Like seriously, it's like a funeral without food. What? I think at this point, you now understand that Africans, we associate every gathering with food. And in my culture, it's taboo not to eat funeral food, no matter how bad it is. This is cow hoofs with spinach and dried corn. Enjoy. Oh no. All in all, an African funeral is all about celebrating a life. Regardless of how you lived your life, that very moment when you stop breathing, you become a good person and you qualify for automatic celebration. I hope I make sense. I know you are probably picturing a Christmas with snow falling, lights and Christmas carols all over the place, and Santa giving out presents. In Africa, the way we celebrate Christmas is totally different. First of all, we don't have Santa Claus. No, we have Father Christmas. And there's a big difference between Santa Claus and our African Father Christmas. Let me explain. Santa Claus is usually a happy guy with a big belly. Well, our African Father Christmas is usually a scrawny, unemployed guy with a cigarette addiction. Although most of our Father Christmases look like Santa Claus, not everybody can afford a Santa Claus costume. So in Africa, people just dress up in any costume they can find and call themselves Father Christmas. Ho ho! Ho ho! Merry Christmas! Ho ho! Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, hell no.
And most of our children don't understand the concept of Father Christmas. Let me explain. Christmas in the Northern Hemisphere happens in winter. This side, we are in the peak of summer right now. You can't really blame our kids from running away from Santa because it's super hot and there's a guy wearing a snowsuit and boots. I mean, that's weird. And Santa travels by slate, delivering gifts through the chimney. Well, there's no such thing here in Africa. First of all, anybody entering my house through the chimney is an intruder and is going to have a very unmerry Christmas once he steps out of my fireplace.
Hell, don't come over.
And where I come from, we don't really wait for Santa to give us presents. Instead, there's a little game we play with each other. The loser gets to give the winner a present. The game is very simple. Towards Christmas, there are 2 words you need to say to people, which are Christmas box. And you need to be the first one to say these words to win. Hello, John. Hi. Christmas box. Gotcha. I said it first. I expect my present on Christmas. Where I come from, Christmas starts with a special church service and children dressed in their best clothes.
What does Ruben have on today?
And singing the songs that they have practiced for this special day. After church, the whole family gathers together to start a celebration and they slaughter chickens to eat with the whole family. I think chickens hate it this time of the year. But instead of spending the whole time at home, people traditionally go door to door to their friends and families' parties before finally returning to their own. Oh no, it's Joshua. He always visits this time of the year. Everyone, hide the food. Mr. Harvey, although we celebrate Christmas differently, it's still a time to get together with everyone you love and have fun with each other. So, Mr. Harvey, I invite you and your family to come and enjoy Christmas here in Africa. Except for Santa Claus though. I honestly think when it comes to Africa, he needs a sun hat, glasses, some shorts, and a bikini for Mrs. Claus. Just saying.